This is P, and we're back February the 1st, 2022. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest unboxing and review videos. Before we get into this video, check out soulzoneva.com or pull them up on Instagram. Check out the boutique located in VA, or you can order. One of the owners was just in a bad car accident, hit by a drunk driver, so we're praying that he get right. Shout out to Hunter and the co-owner. Shout out to JJ and the affiliates. You know who this is. This is P.oastman. Check out my eBay store. It should be in the description below. And also, this week we'll be looking at some releases and restocks. So do your Googles, do your research for Nike, and we'll be seeing some more releases this month. Some are mediocre. Comment below what you're expecting to seek after, or if you're entering any raffles. And just comment below. Let's have some fun in the comment section. And we have the Super Bowl coming up on February the 13th, right before Valentine's Day. Super Bowl Sunday, which will be the Cincinnati Bengals and the Rams. Yeah, so comment below who you think is going to win between that. Put the score down. Some people are saying the Rams 28-20. It may be an overtime in the Super Bowl. So yeah, just comment below your thoughts. Pro Bowl this weekend. And like I said, after that, on the 13th, we'll have the wings, sliders, subs, pizza, and your favorite beverages to enjoy the Super Bowl. Yeah, halftime show will include Dr. Dre, Snoop Doggy Dogg, and Mary J. Blige, and maybe another guest. I want to say maybe Kendrick Lamar, and I may be wrong, but yeah, Dr. Dre and Snoop, Mary J. on the R&B tip. Yeah. And speaking of R&B, check out the Janet Jackson Season 1, the Black Diamond season, Control, all of that. It's on Lifetime right now. So yeah, I finished that up over the weekend, just binge watched it. And also Sulphur Springs on Disney Plus. We get into Ozark soon. And you can check out the trailer for Power, which is going to be the book introducing Force, which is Tommy Egan in Chi-Town. So shout out to everybody in Chi-Town. Shout out to Curtis Jackson and everyone that's involved with Power. I got a lot of catching up to do because I didn't check out the Kanan book. I didn't finish the one with Tariq. But the original OG first 6 seasons was my favorite. And that's on Stars. But let's go ahead and start this off. And as you can see in the title, we're going to be taking a look at the Jordan 4 Retro Lightnings from 2021. Now I'm a little behind, very behind on getting this sneaker. When it was released, I just took a bunch of L's, as usual. But a lot of my friends, they went and cooked and had like, shout out to Nick. He went to a sneaker convention where his table, he had like a whole tower just stacked up of these boxes of the Lightning 4s to attract attention to his table. That was a good marketing technique. So I'm just now getting my pair. Not that I was in a super rush, because it was a seller with the authenticity and good feedback on eBay, where I could have got them for like 240 bucks, 244, and I just slept on them because I was copping so many shoes during that time. So I had to pay a little bit of resale, but shout out to my friend Lewis for hooking me up with the receipt. We've done business a lot, and so these are actually on my eBay store, so go ahead and check it out if you're interested in a size 10, and they do come with the receipt. And this yellow is not really meant to match this, because I have this color yellow in a Ralph Lauren shirt, but I wore this to show that if you haven't had this sneaker yet and you're thinking about getting it or whatever, and keep in mind this is the retro, so the second gen, so to speak, and I'll get into that in a few minutes, of the original release of this colorway, which was in 2006, August the 23rd. 23 is in Michael Jordan. That's who we're talking about. This dude right here, the Jumpman. But I wanted to let you know that this wasn't like a Lakers yellow or gold. So if you was thinking, yeah, I can get these and wear all my Kobe, RIP to Kobe Bryant, all my LeBron, AD stuff, Magic Johnson, Fisher, Hakeem Olajuwon. None of that stuff is going to match because this is a different yellow. This is a tour yellow. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, as you can see, the top is going to be this tour yellow, this gray, like a charcoal gray, almost like a pearl gray without the shine, or a matte gray Jumpman, flight in white. And this box is sort of large too, and it has weight. And you have the gray cement on the bottom half, and Air Jordan 4 Retro, Tour Yellow, dark blue, and gray. And I'm true to size of 9.5, but I can wear a 9 or a 10. These are in a size 10, which converts to 11.5 in the women, because the ladies like the Jordans too. Some of you ladies out there, you know. And the retail price was $220. So now thinking about the price that I paid, it's not that bad, and the receipt is going to show the total. So the Jordan 4, the lid comes off like this, and we'll put that right here. I don't have any Jordan 4s anymore to compare these to, so we'll go over some of the ones I've had. These came from Hibbett Sports, and the total with tax and everything was $235.40. And here we go. By the way, for this month, or I guess this month, it is the Marina 1 OG High Jordans that I'll probably seek after, and also I think they're the Cardinal Jordan 3s. Those are two that I can think of. Yeah. Alright, so this is actually the second or third time I saw them in a week since I got them. I don't think I've really saw these in person. Maybe at my man's boutique. Check out 540 Clean Souls, Instagram, all of that. But one thing I noticed right off bat is the yellow is bright. The yellow almost reminds me of like yellow chalk is the best way to describe it. Or, and this is if you haven't saw, I know everybody has the videos, but if you're seeing this particular colorway for the first time in a video, I'm just giving my impressions. And it reminds me of yellow chalk or something to that effect. It seems like it's something else. But yeah, chalk is like number one. So here's the bottom with the gray and the herringbone traction pod, well, up top in the white. You got the Jumpman in yellow surrounded by white. And this is a colorway a lot of people really like. Like I said, re-released in 2021, but 2006 was the first time this color was released. Now let's just do a little history while we're looking at the shoe. So this particular model, when we're saying these numbers, like this is a Jordan 4. This Jordan 4 came out by Michael Jordan, greatest of all time, one of the GOATs, you know, from UNC, went to the Chicago Bulls, got the endorsement with Nike, and created what we see to this day, the Jordan brand, in these retros. So you had the Jordan 1 in 1984, 1985, 2 the following year, 3 the following year, and then the 4 in 1989. which this is not an original colorway, which means an OG colorway, a color that Michael Jordan actually played in the NBA on the court. The OG colors for this model are going to be your breads, your white cements, um, your fire reds. Those are OG colorways, and this is not one of them. But for the new generation, like when this re-released, it feels like an OG in a way. And the OG colorways from back in 1989 had Nike Air on the back, not this Jumpman. In the insole where you see the Jumpman, it was like Nike Air, and you had Nike right here instead of the Jumpman from the Jordan Jumpman, like with the ball in his hand, brand. So um, yeah, so they just freaked the colors, and they got these retro colors coming out, and they're still making more and more. We'll see some more this year, as a matter of fact. Um, but yeah, I had the white cements, I had the breads, um, I had lots and lots. I had like 3 pair of the fire reds. Those are OG colorways. And then you had like some premium ones, like the Pinnacles. I've had those. A lot of people like the Pure Monies, which is all white. And then in 1999, they had the white and blue, like the Columbias and um, the Oreos, which those retro, like in 2014, 2015, I had those, but they had rope laces, and a lot of the Jordans have leather materials. This is nubuck material. Nubuck, which is a form of suede, but the texture is not like the swishy swish, longer hair texture as suede. So nubuck material throughout. So you got the gray, the white, the Air unit, Air Jordan, the visible Air unit, which Air Jordans have air in them, right? And the insole, but they made the visible unit. Tinker Hatfield, the designer, with the Jordan 3, right? So the Jordan 3 in 1988, the Jordan 4 in 1989, the Jordan 5s in 1990, and the Jordan 6 in 1991 has the visible air units. So that was neat. Think about in the mid and late 80s, especially if you was a child and Michael Jordan was like your idol. You wanted to be like him. You're playing, practicing your game every day. AAU, learning your crossovers. That's who you want to be. You want to be in the NBA like Mike, like the commercials. You're eating the Wheaties and all that. And you get a pair of Jordans for your birthday or for Christmas, tax time, or back to school. And you're standing outside getting ready to get on the bus. You got the visible air unit. They used to come with a keychain. Some of the retros do. Um, but yeah, just to give you a little nostalgia, Michael Jordan, 6-time champion, 2 3-peats, which means 3 championships in a row, games and games, and playoffs, finals. Check out The Last Dance on Netflix. That'll show you the career of Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. But anyway, you have this netting right here in the middle and on the tongue, because the shoe is sort of heavy. This is a 1989 shoe. So the 80s and 90s had some heavyweight shoes, for a period of time. But this mesh was supposed to make it a little bit more lightweight. You don't have any perforation in the toe box. You got the flat yellow laces, but you might could do a lace swap with some black laces, because you have these black honeycombs right here and on the medial side that the laces go through. But yeah, you got the mesh right here. The tongue has Jordan and the flight in yellow, Jumpman in white. And then on the inside of the plush tongue is gray with Air Jordan always upside down in the tongue. Usually. Then you have this little flimsy tab in the back, pull tab, and this gloss gray, pearl gray Jumpman on the back. Now these little supports right here is like ankle supports because this is a sneaker meant for basketball. Um, so that's what these supports are on the side. So the Jordan 4 is like a grail, which means like one of the favorite silhouettes by Michael Jordan. I would probably say the 4s are my favorite. Sometimes I'll mix it up and say the 11s are. The 11s are the highest selling Jordans and usually come out at Christmas on December the 11th, different colorways. Well, different colorway each year. But the Jordan 4, everybody likes the Jordan 1 OG highs. Check out my videos on those. I like the 5s. Some people say the 5s are okay, but we got some 5s coming out this month. I may pass on them, but they're still going to sell out. They're black with some hits of blue, racer blue. I think that's what they call it. They look like leftover Oreo 5s from last year, but they had fun and with the blue. And yeah, I tried to resell them, but we'll see with the materials and compare them and all that. But yeah. Now the resale on these are anywhere between $260 at the lowest, all the way up to $320 and $350. I just talked to a guy at the gym yesterday. He had these on at the gym, and I was like, "Yo, what size are those?" Size 10. I was like, "You could have caught from me. It'll let you get them for $280 or maybe $3." But he paid that $350, I think. He said back around Christmas for them. But it is what it is. You know, prices vary. Check out StockX if you're a reseller, so you have an idea how to price your shoes, or you get into the resale game. But as for now, these are the Lightning Air Jordan 4s. Like I said, I sold out all my 4s, so I'm not really impressed on selling these unless the price is right. I wanted the Red Thunders, aka the Crimsons, and I had like 8 entries, took all L's. But shout out to my friend Justin. It's a reseller, OG Justin McGee. Check him out on Instagram. Hit him up in the DM if you're interested, especially like in sizes 10 and a half. But he got like 14 pair of various sizes. But he goes and scoop them up too from the retailers, like put the raffles in. I'm more like deliver, you know. But to each their own, whatever it is. Sometimes you gotta grind it out. Hard work pays off, so we take no days off. Oh, check out the new Havoc and Styles P album. It's crazy. I just skimmed through it, and the beats and the production from Havoc of Mobb Deep, R.I.P. the Prodigy. It's crazy with Styles P from the Locks. You saw him on Versus with Jadakiss. The flow is bananas for 2021. That's on the hip hop tip. But we're getting ready to wrap it up. So yeah. Get some of that leftover spaghetti tonight. I heard Hardee's got the new burger though. Like the double patty with the bacon. Gotta get that. So, oh yeah, and if you're interested in like different stores to get like Jordans and stuff, do your research. You got Nike, Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, Hibbett's, Jimmy Jazz, Finish Line, East Bay, Dick's Sporting Goods, and all types of stuff like that. And when you're out and about or out of town, Google little boutiques. You might get lucky and can bargain or find something DS, which means never worn, never tried on, for retail. You know, maybe a lucky day. All right. And Jordan 4s have those collaborations with the Unions and Off-White and all of that too, though. We'll talk about that another time, another place. I got some more heat on the way. Stay tuned. Why is he just now revealing these? No, I think he just got them. Oh, okay.
Mine aren't crisp anymore like his. Maybe I should check out his eBay store. I didn't get to it. I think it's in the description below.